In just 9 minutes, uncover the most eye-opening insights from Ferrari's conversation with Vedic astrologer Vish Chatterji. This powerful discussion reveals shocking predictions for 2025, the hidden influence of planetary energies, and how astrology can shape your destiny. Stay tuned till the end to discover how these cosmic forces could impact your life. Here are the key takeaways from the podcast. Takeaway 1, 2025 will be a defining year. According to Vish Chatterji, 2025 will mark a turning point for humanity. He explains that Vedic astrology operates on the principle that planetary movements influence events on Earth. Certain planetary alignments in 2025 indicate a period of upheaval, transformation, and awakening. This means that people may experience rapid shifts in their personal and collective consciousness. Some systems, beliefs, and structures that no longer serve society will collapse, making way for new ways of thinking and being. For example, just as the Renaissance followed the Dark Ages, history has shown that difficult times often lead to breakthroughs. The struggles of today may pave the way for a more enlightened and evolved society in the years to come. Now let's move to the next takeaway. Takeaway 2, Vedic astrology maps your soul's journey. Unlike Western astrology, which primarily focuses on personality traits, Vedic astrology, also known as Jyotish, provides insight into the journey of the soul. Vish describes it as a cosmic roadmap that reveals the karmic patterns a person has carried from past lives and how these will shape their current life experiences. This ancient system helps individuals understand their strengths, weaknesses, and purpose. For example, if someone is born with a strong Saturn influence in their chart, they may face difficulties early in life. However, these struggles serve a higher purpose. They are meant to teach discipline, patience, and inner strength. Instead of seeing challenges as unfair, Vedic astrology helps people view them as necessary lessons for spiritual growth. Now let's move to the next takeaway. Takeaway 3, the United States is undergoing karmic cleansing. Vish explains that every country has its own astrological birth chart, just like individuals do. By studying the United States chart, using the birth date of July 4th, 1776, he sees that the country is currently going through a phase known as Sad Sati. This is a period when Saturn moves over the moon in a nation's chart, causing old systems and structures to break down. This phase forces deep reflection on identity, values, and purpose. For example, many recent events in the U.S., including political instability, economic struggles, and social unrest, are part of this karmic cycle. The country is being forced to confront its past actions and make choices that will define its future. In the long run, this period of upheaval could lead to positive transformation and a new national identity. Now let's move to the next takeaway. Takeaway 4, your birth chart reflects your karma. Vedic astrology teaches that your birth chart is a reflection of the karma you have accumulated from previous lifetimes. The placement of planets in your chart represents the lessons you need to learn in this life. Challenges and blessings are not random. They are tied to past actions and serve as opportunities for growth. For example, if a person has an aggressive Mars in their chart, they may struggle with impulsiveness, anger, or conflict. However, by practicing cooling techniques, such as meditation, breathing exercises, or consuming a balanced diet, they can calm their Mars energy and avoid unnecessary fights or accidents. In this way, astrology does not dictate fate, but offers guidance on how to work with one's karma effectively. Now let's move to the next takeaway. Takeaway 5, spiritual practices can alter your destiny. While a birth chart reveals karmic patterns, Vish emphasizes that free will still plays a role. A person is not completely bound by their chart. They can change their circumstances through spiritual and self-improvement practices. Meditation, mantra chanting, yoga, and acts of service can all help soften difficult planetary influences. For example, someone experiencing a tough Saturn period, marked by delays, obstacles, and hardships, might benefit from chanting Saturn-related mantras or engaging in acts of charity. This can help reduce the negative effects of Saturn and create new opportunities for growth and stability. We're halfway through the video. Thank you for sticking with us this far. If you're enjoying it, please give us a thumbs up and share it in your WhatsApp groups. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to comment below. To see more videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Now let's continue with the video. Takeaway 6. Institutions are collapsing to make way for truth. For centuries, people have relied on institutions such as religion, government, and academia to define their beliefs and guide their lives. However, Vish explains that trust in these systems is weakening because their flaws are being exposed. As old institutions collapse, people are being forced to seek truth within themselves. For example, the decline of organized religion and the rise of spiritual self-exploration reflect this shift. More people are turning to personal practices like meditation, self-inquiry, and alternative forms of spirituality, rather than blindly following traditional religious structures. Now let's move to the next takeaway. Takeaway 7. Every planet has a unique influence on life. In Vedic astrology, planets are more than just celestial objects. They represent specific energies that influence human life. Each planet governs different aspects of our experiences. For example, Venus governs love and relationships, Mars controls drive and aggression, and Saturn teaches discipline through hardship. If someone struggles with relationships, an astrologer might examine their Venus placement to see if there are imbalances. Understanding these planetary influences can help people make better choices and navigate life's challenges more effectively. Now let's move to the next takeaway. Takeaway 8. The world is shifting into a new consciousness. Vish believes that humanity is currently in the midst of a consciousness shift. Many people feel drawn to spirituality, self-improvement, and deeper questions about existence. He explains that this shift is reflected in planetary movements, which indicate a collective awakening. For example, the growing popularity of yoga, meditation, and mindfulness practices shows that people are seeking something beyond material success. Many are realizing that happiness does not come from external achievements alone, but from inner peace and self-awareness. Now let's move to the next takeaway. Takeaway 9. Astrology can improve decision-making. Vedic astrology is not just about predicting fate. It is a practical tool for making better life choices. By understanding planetary influences, people can choose the best timing for important decisions such as career changes, relationships, and investments. For example, Vish once helped a corporate leader analyze his birth chart to understand his leadership style. The insights allowed the leader to adjust his approach, leading to improved relationships with employees and better business outcomes. Similarly, individuals can use astrology to plan major events in their lives at times when planetary influences are most favorable. Now let's move to the last takeaway. Takeaway 10. The ultimate goal is self-discovery. At its core, Vedic astrology is a tool for self-awareness and personal growth. Vish explains that the purpose of studying astrology is not just to predict events, but to help people reconnect with their true nature. The more aligned someone is with their soul's purpose, the less resistance they face in life. For example, if someone constantly struggles in relationships, their chart might reveal deep karmic patterns that need healing. Instead of blaming external circumstances, they can use astrology as a guide to understanding their inner wounds and making conscious changes. When a person embraces their karmic lessons instead of resisting them, they often find greater peace, clarity, and fulfillment. These takeaways provide valuable insights into the role of Vedic astrology in understanding life's challenges, karma, and the larger shifts occurring in the world. Vish Chatterji's teachings remind us that while planetary influences shape our experiences, we still have the power to transform our destiny through awareness and conscious action. Vish Chatterji is a Vedic astrologer and engineer. He takes us beyond the cocktail party banter of sun signs and horoscopes into the ancient and deeply spiritual science of Jyotish. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like below and share this video in your WhatsApp groups. You can also discuss about this video by commenting below. To get more such videos in your timeline, press the subscribe button below.